Hello and welcome to another video about Choice eCredit, which is a peer-to-peer lending platform or a credit and exchange platform, which has actually been running, at least the company's been running since 2010. Anyway, I thought I'd make another short video entitled 5 Good Reasons to Invest. So without further ado, let's look at number 1. Okay, it's viable. Now, why do I say that? Well, first of all, it's not a high yield interest platform. It's a viable company. It's a legitimate company, at least as far as it's possible to tell. That can never be 100% guaranteed. But they are offering a very viable product. Now, what I mean by that is it's a sustainable product. They're basically lending money to people who need money. So that means it's a viable product, it's a sustainable product. Now, that's the main thing, it's sustainable. It doesn't have to rely on market conditions, you know, the state of the stock market. It doesn't care about the stock market. And above all else, it really doesn't care about cryptocurrency. Now, nothing wrong with cryptocurrency, and I still have some small investments in crypto platforms. But this is so unique and so different because they're offering something that will always be needed. People always need money. People always will need to borrow money. So that's point number 1. That's the main thing. It's viable, it's sustainable, and it will be around for a very long time. Okay, number 2. This is, for me, one of the most important, if not the most important. It's communications. Now, in the last 2 years, I have joined quite a number of companies, mostly crypto companies, but anyway. And the one thing that tends to stand out about all of them is that their communication skills are absolutely useless. Occasionally get the odd one that's slightly better than the other, but in the main, they're terrible at communication. Now, you know, for me, this is so important. If you can communicate with a company and they get back to you quickly and let you know what's going on, that has got to be a major bonus. Now, just quickly then, first thing you see is a phone number. And now it's, I believe it's a Washington phone number. I think this company's based, in fact, they are based in Seattle in Washington. So, of course, that's an American code. Now, I phoned this, I don't know, I phoned this number about a week ago just to see what would happen. And 99 times out of 100, when you do this, the line goes dead. Because most of these companies simply put a phone number up there because it looks good. You can't actually get through on it. Anyway, I phoned this one and it rang for a moment or two, and then I had a reply, an automated reply or an answer phone type reply, which simply said, good morning, welcome to Choice eCredit. Your business is very important to us. Please hang on for a few moments since we're currently busy. So that was fine. Okay, I didn't actually speak to a real person because I didn't want to have to wait. And I didn't really want to have to spend an awful lot of money on a transatlantic phone call. So I was perfectly happy with that. Now, if you just go over here, you'll see there's a WhatsApp number. Now, the WhatsApp number is the same number. So I put their number into my mobile phone, and I have the WhatsApp on my phone already. So I contacted them. If you don't already know, WhatsApp's just another way of phoning people or another way of communicating to them in a sort of a text format. So anyway, I contacted them through WhatsApp, and within about 5 to 10 minutes, I had a reply which said, good morning, etc. How can I help you? And anyway, subsequently, I've communicated with them through WhatsApp on a number of occasions, and they've always responded and always given me an answer to my question. So that's good. The email, to be honest, I've not used the email yet, but I don't anticipate that that will be a problem. Now, what's the other thing? Oh, Telegram, yes. Now, yes, this is legitimate. There is a Telegram channel or group, if you like, but it's obviously quite new because it's there, but you know, there's no posts on it at the moment. Now, that leaves me with one more thing with communication. Oh, sorry about that. Just a quick break while I sorted my brain out. Yes, what was I talking about? Communication. Yes, the customer service, the online customer service. It is excellent. I've used it on quite a few occasions, and I've always had a response within probably 2 to 3 minutes, and they're very helpful, and they treat you like a proper person. You know, so often these customer online service support services are just yes, no, and give you no information, no real information, whereas this is totally different. Okay, so that's the communication side of things. Excellent. It's really excellent. Thirdly, the company itself is it's well established. They're well established in the field of finance and microcrediting, and they've been in operation since 2010. Now, I can't absolutely prove this, and this will be the case with most websites anyway. It's very difficult to prove it. I mean, certain things, there are certain elements that have to be taken on trust. Now, if I just log in, it is possible to see their most recent certificate of formation. As a legitimate company in America, in Seattle, in Washington, you need to have a certificate of formation. Now, in and of itself, I won't go on about this too much, because certificate of formation or certificate of incorporation, as they have in this country, don't actually prove anything. All it actually proves is that you have registered yourself as a company, you've paid the requisite fees, and you've given certain information. Now, if you wanted to look at that certificate, then you go to the documents, and here you'll find certificate 2018. Now, somebody said to me quite recently, well, yes, but this certificate is only dated, I think it's the 30th of May. Yes, 30th of May 2018. That's the effective date, which is only 3 months. But I've looked into this a little bit, and I've been onto the official American website where you can register a company. It's called LLC, Limited Liability Corporation. And this is perfectly genuine. I have no doubts about this whatsoever. And somebody said to me, oh, well, it's only been going for 3 months. Well, I've looked into this, and as far as I can ascertain, that this certificate has to be renewed every 12 months. I wouldn't bet my life on that, but as far as I can, that's what my research has discovered anyway. So I won't go on too much about that, but they're certainly well established, and they have, or they do work with other financial companies and institutions. And this brings me to another point, which is, where do this company get their customers? Where does this company find the people who want to borrow money? And as far as I can gather, most of their customers come from other companies that they do, other large financial institutions that they deal with, have databases of customers, and Choice eCredit has access to these. That's as far as I can ascertain. Anyway, they were established in 2010, as far as I can tell, and in 2016, I believe they opened up the company to smaller investors, which is ourselves, who are able to invest with them. So that's that. Number 4, I'm running out of time, so I'll crack on with this. Number 4, yes, low initial investment. Like I always say with any company, always start off low. So with this, you are able to start off with a minimum of $50 and see how it goes for a week or two, or even longer. I mean, I started with $50 a couple of weeks ago, and then as I've spoken to other people and found out more of what's involved and what's going on, I've slowly increased my investment. At the moment, as you can see, I've got just over $500, which is encompassed within 6 active deposits here. You know, you don't need a fortune to start investing and just seeing how things develop. Okay, number 5 involves testimonials, and I'll just pause this for a moment and find some testimonials for you. Oh, back with you again. Just a short break there while I found some testimonials. Now, there are, I don't know, 45 pages of testimonials or reviews on this company, and you might well say, well, it doesn't prove anything. Anybody can write a testimonial, and of course, perfectly right, they can do, and it happens all the time. But this is the way I thought about this until I was browsing through these testimonials, and I came upon a couple that from people that I actually knew, not personally, but I'd had dealings with them. So for me, that was fine. That was legitimate. I'm happy to say that these reviews are real and legitimate, because I actually know or know of a couple of people who've made them. So I'm perfectly happy to accept that. Just run you quickly through a couple here. Somebody here says, I'm telling everyone I know about this company because it works like I've never seen before. I've already made over $7,000 and I'm just getting started. Somebody else says, like most others, I've struggled to find a legitimate system that makes money for me on a consistent basis. Anyone looking to earn income immediately from day one should join this program and not think twice about it. Okay, let's just quickly look at another couple before I run out of time. I think somebody here says microcrediting is one of the most profitable spheres in the world of finance. Absolutely correct. I started working with this activity when I was still a bank employee. When I worked there, the bank made money, and with this company, I make money. I had the opportunity to invest on favourable terms. Anyway, and so on and so on. There's plenty of those if you want to look at them. I'm going to have to cut this short now because I'm running out of my allocated 15 minutes. So that's it in a nutshell. You know, if you haven't already registered, then I strongly recommend you do. Start off low, start with just $50 and just see how it goes. Okay, and once again, thank you very much for listening, and I'll be back in a few days with another update. So have a great day and see you soon.